Okay, guys, we have got some fun stuff on tap tonight. We've got 3 football breaks. Those are all going to be pretty quick. The 3 of them together, probably not more than 10 minutes, if that. Probably about 10 minutes. Then we're going to open after that a full case of Panini Revolution Chinese New Year edition basketball. We opened a case of that last night. We're going to open another one up tonight. And I hope that we're going to be able to break our white sparkle pack tonight. Yeah, we've only got a handful of spots left. So let me bring the spreadsheet up and we'll start out by taking a look at this. And if these last few spots sell tonight, we will break this right after we do the Chinese Revolution, Chinese New Year Revolution. So what this is, guys, it is a random team break for 1 pack of 2017-18 Panini Prism White Sparkle Basketball. If you're not familiar with what that is, it is a pack that you can only get from Panini when you buy some other overpriced stuff. I don't know if they're still available or not. They were earlier. The cards in them are super limited. It's a 3-card pack. No card has a print run of higher than 20. If we get lucky and pull an autograph, it's going to be numbered 1 of 1. Every autograph in there is a 1 of 1. Some of these bring a ton of money on eBay, so you can Google or look it up on eBay if you're not familiar with it. It is $6 a team. Shipping costs are included. Obviously, if you don't pull anything, there's nothing to ship. If you do pull something, of course, it's going to ship to you. Right now, we have filled up, of our 30 spots, we have filled up 26. So there are 4 spots open, and if we can get these 4 spots sold tonight, we'll break this white sparkle pack tonight after we do Chinese Revolution. So that's the deal with that. Oh, hi. I always want to say Jordan, and I know you told me you're on a different computer, Nick, and I keep looking at it and just wanting to say Jordan because that's what it says. So the real Scott Marshall, there are 4 spots open. Guys, the way these random team breaks work is like this. So after all the spots are sold, of course, you see everybody's on there numbered, 1 through 30, the people who have purchased spots. Then I'll take all 30 of our teams, and each of those 30 teams we'll put them all in random. We'll hit random 1 time. It'll give us whatever order it gives us for the teams. And then I will paste that next to, of course, our list of buyers here, and that's how you'll know what team you have. So that's the way the random team break works. All right, so you want to get 2 more, Nick? All right, let me grab you, and I'm going to pop you in right here. And what I'll do, Nick, is I'll just send you a PayPal money request in a little bit. After we finish up Chinese Revolution, I'll stop and send the PayPal money request to you. And then it looks like Crawlbag is going to take our last 2. So awesome. Crawlbag, what is your eBay user ID so that I will be able to match all this up once upon a time? If you can let me know that, then I will be able to go in and figure out your... Oh, Shannon, I think they're all going to be gone. It looks like Nick's taking 2, and then Crawlbag is going to take 2. Irish Pride. Okay, awesome. So, guys, that's going to fill up this break. So we're definitely going to break this tonight. And here's what will happen, Crawlbag and Nick. Right before we break it, I will stop and send you a PayPal money request, and we'll get it all squared away, and we'll be good to go. Shannon, you were asking about this. We'll probably do another one of these breaks, maybe even tomorrow night. We'll see how this one goes. I do have a couple more packs of the white sparkle, so if we pull some nice stuff tonight and everybody likes it, then you could potentially jump in on one tomorrow night. So moving ahead for tonight, guys, here is this little thing to remind me to say thank you at the start of the break. I always say it at the end, and a lot of you guys have tuned out. So this reminds me to say it at the beginning. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate you guys always breaking with me and bidding with me and keeping me company in chat. Also, a quick note on there, you see about feedback, which is that it is all automated, 100% automated. So when you leave feedback for me, positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get positive feedback in return. A quick look at other breaks that we have listed on eBay, already up and available for bidding over the next 5 days. One thing in particular you might want to make note of is tomorrow night, this full case of Prism basketball. They're blasters, okay, but each of those boxes has on average 3 silver Prism cards plus 1 autograph or memorabilia card. So we're talking about looking for 60 Prisms in that break, which I think is pretty healthy. And then, of course, we'll have 20 either autograph or memorabilia. You know, Panini always says on average, but that's what it's supposed to be. And, of course, we'll also have a chance to find some of the green parallels, which are exclusive to the retail products like the blasters. So I think it's going to be a fun break. And then, of course, the other stuff you've seen here throughout the week as I was talking, there's all kinds of other football and baseball. We've got stuff going back all the way, you know, to 2010, 2007. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up in the week ahead. For tonight, this is what we're looking at shipping-wise, guys. So if you're in one of the breaks with free shipping, which is the Gold Signature Edition football, the Gold Rush Mini helmet, and the 2014 Spectra football, look for that to go out roughly Friday. All the free shipping breaks go out once every 5 to 6 days on average. Maybe sooner if you've got a package going sooner, but on average, that's when you can expect it to ship. The Revolution basketball, that's a paid shipping break. Look for that to go out probably Tuesday. Also make note if you're in one of our first 3 breaks where not everybody is going to pull something. Here is the information about what happens if your team doesn't pull anything. That same information you can also find in the listing description, but please take a moment to look at that. Consolation cards, when they ship, how it works. So this brings us up to our first break for tonight, which is one box of 2017 Hit Parade Gold Signature Edition football. This is break number 3, which means it's the 3rd time that we have broken this particular product. Of course, it ended tonight, Sunday the 11th. We're live streaming it tonight as well. And our typical format here with team names on the left and your name in lights as the winning bidder across from it on the right. And Jeffrey Karma 5 is all over this break. He's got a lot of spots in here. And I think that's because he's had a couple of really nice pulls out of some of this Gold Signature Edition. So breaks have a way of doing that to you. You know, you get some good stuff out of it, and then you kind of get addicted, and that's what happens. And then the next thing you know, you turn into me and you're doing breaks all the time because you love it. You did notice there that things went out of focus in the background. That was intentional. It's not going to interfere with our ability to see our card. So, Marty Mar, we did fill up White Sparkle. It's going to break tonight after we do Chinese Revolution, because I do have the last few spots that filled. I've got to PayPal invoice those people, so we will do that. I'll send those out right after Chinese Revolution breaks, and then we will break White Sparkle Pack tonight. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And let's see, the real Scott Marshall is asking me, are there any spots open in breaks tonight? Everything is full, I think. The real Scott Marshall, as far as I know. And here is our hit. It's a nice little Bo Jackson to 25. Cool. So this is for the Raiders, and it's out of 2011 Prime Signatures. I recognize that. We break that a lot. And nice little Bo Jackson to 25 for the Raiders is our hit out of 2017 Hit Parade Gold Signature Edition. Takes a minute, right? When they have those big long names. It takes me a minute to get all that spit out, and I've managed to get a piece of fuzz or paper or something on there. Let me get us up to our next spot on the spreadsheet here. And of course, you know I'm going to show the shipping again, because I always do, because people jump in and out. So once again, here is your shipping schedule. And please, if you're in this break, take a moment to read what it says there about if your team is not pulled and the consolation cards, etc. Same info can be found in the listing description. Obviously, one helmet, so 31 people are not going to pull something one person is. So that's how that works. This is 2018 Gold Rush, guys. This is the third time we've opened a 2018 Gold Rush mini helmet. So far, we have had pretty good luck pulling good stuff, and I just noticed I have that as 045. Let's change that. 945 might actually be the right answer there. Got a little happy there. Got a little fat finger happy. Typed in the wrong number, apparently. So once again, I'll just scroll down through here for a second so you guys can all put it out in the universe. Root for your team, you know. Throw it out there. See if we can deliver a big hit. We've had some good luck lately out of mini helmets and full-size helmets and jerseys, and all of our autograph memorabilia have been some pretty good hits lately, including that sweet Kobe Bryant autograph basketball jersey the other night. Man, that was nice. This is, oh boy, what is this? Okay, this is a collegiate helmet. And that means it's going to go to the team that the player is with currently. So this is Kyle Rudolph, which, guys, I believe is a Viking, right? There you can see on the sticker where it says that it is Kyle Rudolph. So it's on a Notre Dame helmet, which is a collegiate helmet. And all of our collegiate stuff, if you remember, we simplified all that back, oh, I don't know, maybe December-ish, or the first of the year anyway, to make it so if it came out collegiate, and they're an active player, it just goes to the team that they're with currently, that they play for currently. If they happen to be retired, of course, it would be different. It would be the team that they had played the most seasons for. But just give me a hot second. I'm pretty sure Kyle Rudolph is still a Viking, but let's just double check. We're going to go to NFL.com. I guess I could bring you along with me. I kind of didn't do that, did I? Let's try this. Yeah, this is better. All right, so yeah, there we go. He is, in fact, there's Kyle Rudolph, Minnesota Vikings, as we expected. There he is. So that is, that's where our mini helmet's going. So the Vikings bringing one home. I always kind of think I know where those things go. Most of the time I'm right, but every once in a while somebody will have been traded, and I will have forgotten about it or not known about it, or something crazy will have happened. So I kind of try to go to some recognized source and look that sort of thing up always to make sure we stay on the straight and narrow. That's going to bring us to 2014 Spectra. Once again, it is a free shipping break, so it's going to go out roughly Friday, sooner maybe if you have another package going in the meantime. Please, again, take a moment to look at what happens if you pull nothing. And more information about that can also be found in the listing description. And when you're watching straight through, man, I'm sorry that you have to hear that a whole bunch of times, but honestly, people jump in and out so much, and then when they're watching it later, they just fast forward to their part, and then they miss it, and then they, complain that they didn't know that that was the way it was, and yeah, so sometimes we have to be a little repetitive. So that was a look at who is in 2014 Spectra. Now let's see who's in the box. So there are 16 cards in here, and I think 10 hits, is that right? I think it's 10 hits in 2014. 2013 Spectra has 12. I'm pretty sure 2014 has 10. And we're going to be breaking some more 2013 Spectra, by the way, guys, if I can figure out how to get this open. We haven't broken any in several months. So we're going to get back to some 2013 Spectra starting towards the end of the week. Of course, we'll break some more 2014 as well. Nick says, oh boy, this is the one break he doesn't have the Falcons, so he's kind of sweating it out, thinking maybe if the Falcons hit, he's going to feel sad. So, well, you've had some nice hits, though, Nick. I mean, that Matt Ryan out of Plates and Patches, that card is awesome, numbered to 15. And then you had the jersey the other day. You've been doing well with your Falcons in recent days. I'm just getting out some card sleeves, guys. As soon as I can get a few laying out on the table, we'll start taking a look at this. I'm going to use the thicker ones for now, and if they need to be changed out later, they can be. All right, so first out, we have a base card for the Jets, and that is Eric Decker, numbered 275. Then we have coming out for the Rams, who was trying to stick to the card behind it, Trey Mason. And Trey is numbered to 149. And I'm wondering why he was sticking to the card behind him. Must have something right up there on that top edge a little bit. I don't know. Definitely was trying to stay attached here to Mr. Antonio Brown, former Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, yeah. Antonio is numbered to 49. How about some Khalil Mack? Nice little die-cut rookie for the Oakland Raiders. That is numbered to 25. Monty Ball is coming up here for the Broncos in our gold parallel. That is also numbered to 25. We should be about ready to get to our hits. It seems like we've looked at 6 cards, but I guess maybe we haven't. I guess this is number 6. And this is a next level insert for the Browns. Isaiah Crowell to 25. Lots of 25 numbered cards. Now, here we go with our hits. First out for the Jags, Storm Johnson. Okay, that is not a name you see very often. This is numbered to 199. Nice big piece of material for the Dolphins with the little Jarvis Landry rookie jersey there. And that is to 49. Jags are coming out again. This is a name we know. Marquise Lee rookie jersey. And Marquise, where's the number? Numbered to 199 on that one. Bishop Sankey for the Titans. And we're obviously all the rookie jerseys are here on the top of our pack. This is numbered to 199. Got a little dual jersey coming up here, so we'll have to visit random.org on this one unless someone happens to own both of those teams. Sammy Watkins with the Bills on the top and Kelvin Benjamin with the Panthers on the bottom part of that card, numbered to 49. Followed by a quad materials hit, so visiting random for this too, unless someone owns 3 of the 4, because you got to own 51% or more, which means 3 of the 4 teams have to be owned by the same person. So we have Sammy Watkins for the Bills, a little OBJ for the Giants, Mike Evans for the Bucks, and Brandon Cooks for the Saints. That's a nice little card right there. And what is that numbered to? 199. So we'll set it up there because we'll be going to random. Got something sticking. These cards are wanting to stick together tonight for some reason. This is Dustin Vaughn for the Dallas Cowboys. Numbered to 25. 21 of 25. Antonio Andrews for the Titans. And Antonio is numbered to 149. Another one for the Cowboys. Terrence did not spend a lot of time on his signature there, did he? So there is Terrence Mitchell with just the big T and the M for the Cowboys to 149. Oh, I saw the Giants. I got excited there for a minute thinking we might have pulled Odell for you. But instead, Giants, we have Andre Williams, and that is an on-card signature. No sticker auto on that one. And it is to 149. Trying to get that out of the way where the light's not bouncing off and going to give you a headache with that. And then we have a little Sammy Watkins. This is one of the inserts, which, you know, they put in Spectra. It's technically a playbook insert, and it's for the Pepsi Rookie of the Week. Sammy Watkins for the Bills. So before we recap, we have these two to take care of. We're going to look at this one first, which is Bills and Panthers. So let's head over to the spreadsheet and see if we have the same or a different team owner. So the Bills, McPigskin 8, and the Panthers, oh, the same. Yay, we don't have to go to random on that one. Hooray. Then our next one is the Bills, which is McPigskin. Then we have the Giants. Where are my Giants? That is Jonathan 15360. Then the Bucks, which is Welch Danny. And then the Saints, right here, Soup Inc. 2011. So that one is going to have to go to random. So let's switch back over here. I'm going to show you this card for a hot second so I can tell you how I put them in. I always enter left to right, top to bottom. So it's going to go in as Bills, Giants, Bucks, Saints in that order. Then I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 times don't even count. It's only the third one that matters. So the first 2 you can really kind of ignore, and the third one is the one you need to worry about, because that's going to tell us who gets that card. Giants, Bucks, and Saints. Yeah, think about that a minute. Okay, so first one doesn't count. I better make sure, yeah, okay, that I brought you along with me. Second one doesn't count. Third and final does. There's 3 times. There's our date and time stamp. It's going to the Giants, so the Odell Beckham Jr. spot is going to win that, which is nice for the Giants. And of course, that's on the sleeve. I did not circle, you know, on your card, circled on the sleeve. So to recap, we have the quad memorabilia here numbered to 199 that was just awarded to the New York Giants by way of random. We have a dual memorabilia card for the Bills and the Panthers, but they're both owned by McPigskin, so we don't have to go to random. He just has that one outright. Then we had Bishop Sankey for the Titans, Marquise Lee for the Jags, Jarvis Landry for the Dolphins, Storm Johnson for the Jags. Just an insert here, Sammy Watkins for the Bills. That's the little Rookie of the Week, kind of a playbook insert there. Andre Williams for the Giants. That one is a nice on-card autograph. Terrence Mitchell for the Cowboys. Antonio Andrews for the Titans. And then the Dustin Vaughn for the Cowboys. That's numbered to 25. And, of course, our base cards and things were numbered, too, as you saw. But typically we just recap the relics and the autographs in that one. So that has 2014 Spectra wrapped up, which is going to roll us right on into some basketball. Let me get our spreadsheet set up here, and we're going to take a look at that. And I hit the wrong button, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's try this again. Now you can see it along with me. So the main point of this one for you guys right now is the shipping date, and I'm expecting it to be Tuesday because this, there's not a ton of cards in here to sort, and I feel like I can probably get it done and out the door on Tuesday for the Revolution that we're getting ready to break. So this is 8 boxes of 2017-18 Panini Revolution Chinese New Year edition. Basketball, of course. It's a full case break. It's break number 2. And there's my same typo because I did a cut and paste of all the basic information. So, yeah, one typo equals a typo all the way through. Let's fix that. So this is same as before. It ended tonight on eBay, live streaming it tonight. Teams on the left and your name across from it on the right-hand side. If you are in our white sparkle break, that will take place after we finish the Revolution case break. So hang around if you're in White Sparkle, and or if you just want to see what kind of cool stuff we pull out of White Sparkle. Because, yeah, whatever it is, it's going to be cool. Less than 20 per card, and yeah. Some of those things sell for thousands of dollars. Even like just regular players, some of them will sell for double digits, and you get into the good players, you can easily get 3 and 4 digits on those. They're the hot product, the White Sparkle. So most of you, maybe not most of you, many of you bid on this last night as well, so you kind of know how this works and what we've got going on. But just in case someone didn't, we'll run through it while I'm getting some of this out of the pack here. So this is the international version of Revolution, and Panini is the one who calls it Chinese New Year. And it's a little different configuration than the US version. So we've got 12 packs per box, 5 cards per pack, and each pack will have in it a special parallel, a Chinese New Year red, I think is what they call it, Chinese New Year red parallel. And basically what it is, in a nutshell, it's kind of, you know, cracked ice, more or less, is the pattern, but it was only available in this international edition of Revolution, which typically, you know, we wouldn't be able to buy here in the States, but for whatever reason, we were able to buy this, so I'm happy to break it, because there's one of those in every single pack, so we're going to have 12 per box times 8 boxes. You know, that's a lot of inserts that are the special Chinese New Year. And that is the chase in this, of course. That's the cards that are worth the money. And several players in this have been triple digit on those inserts. And many others double digit. So it can be a worthy chase as well. Oh, hi, Will. I didn't see you over there. Sorry about that. I just now looked over there and see that you were in chat. And I see, oh, thank you, Nick, for answering that question for Will and letting him know. It was a collegiate helmet, Will. It was Kyle Rudolph signed on a Notre Dame helmet. But, of course, because it's collegiate, it went to his current team of the Vikings. So this is what our insert's going to look like. As we'll get a bunch of sleeves out. So this is our special Chinese New Year parallel right there. They look like that. So our first one out is Chris Middleton for the Bucks. And again, we'll find 1 per pack of those. Jordan Bell, that's a nice one for the Warriors. Jarrett Allen, just a base rookie, but he's kind of, he's heating up a little bit. So is Josh Jackson over at the Suns. We got a few of our rookies starting to figure things out a little bit. Bradley Beal for the Wizards. Even Josh Hart's picking up the pace a little bit at the Lakers, I think. Which is just crazy if they end up with 3 really good rookies this year. There's Zizic for the Cavs. There's a Harry Giles base rookie that went by. Dwight Howard for the Hornets. Holy mackerel. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Big crash. Yeah, big crash. Means my little kitten's into something downstairs. Sounded like he ran into the fireplace tool set, so that ought to be interesting. Gary Harris for the Nuggets. More than likely, he's up on the bookcase and knocked something off the bookcase into the fireplace tools. That'd be my guess. Probably be cleaning up something down there later. He is insane, that kitten. Lonzo Ball, there's some money for the Lakers. And our Chinese New Year red Revolution Parallel. Yeah, let's see us get all that typed in an eBay title. Otto Porter Jr. for the Wizards. Gordon Hayward, Celtics. Haven't heard much from him lately. I wonder how his leg is healing up. I mean, I guess they weren't expecting him back this year anyway. It was a pretty gruesome break, but haven't really heard much even in the way of updates for how he's recovering. I assume probably no news is good news. Tyson Chandler for the Suns. Frank Ntilikina, base rookie. Oh, there's money. Jason Tatum coming out for the Celtics in our Chinese parallel. Nice. Nice, nice. Jokic for the Nuggets. We did not, that was a Dennis Smith Jr. base rookie. We didn't hit a Jason Tatum in the case last night in the parallel. We hit it in, I think, just the base rookie. We might have had one or two, but we didn't hit the parallel last night. It's nice to see him turn up. Surprisingly harder than you think to pull the rookies out of here in the parallels, because there's a lot of veteran players mixed in, obviously. Which, I mean, that's obviously what makes it worth money. Why we're chasing after it, because it's not in every single pack, so that's what makes it fun. But these are nice looking cards. I like the design, I like the patterns. And it's about the right size for a case, you know. Not a trillion cards, but enough that everybody gets something and has a chance to pull something nice, so. And then, of course, that Prism tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to getting into that. I know a lot of... I don't break the blasters real often. I've broken them before, some back for... I think it was 2015, 16. I broke some of those, and sometimes I get into them. But before, I hadn't done them by the full case. They'd be, you know, 6 or 8 at a time, or maybe mixed in with some other stuff. It's Dennis Schroeder for the Hawks. But when he called me and said, hey, you know, we've got cases of it, do you want it? And I looked up the content. I'm like, yeah, I think for the money, that's solid. 60 prisms should come out of there. So for the Nets, Jeremy Lin. How about a little Derek White for the Spurs? Of course, I don't know how many we'll get that are, you know, it says 1 autograph or memorabilia per blaster. So I don't know how many will be autograph and how many will be memorabilia, but whatever the case, we should get 1 per, so it'll give us 20 of something. Mike Conley for the Grizzlies. But I think the main selling point for me anyway is the shot at the 60 prisms out of there. And of course, you know how they are. On average, that's what Panini says, but I'd say that'll be pretty solid. Brandon Ingram for the Lakers. It's a Bogdanovic base rookie. Tony Bradley. Saw the Jazz, and there for a minute I got all happy thinking we found Donovan, but instead we found Tony Bradley. That's a Markelle base rookie. Al Horford. So now they're saying Markelle may not be back at all this year. So that's the last I heard. Is that what you guys are hearing? I mean, like, how badly did his shoulder get messed up? I thought it for sure he would be back this season. DJ Wilson for the Bucks. Oh, Reggie Jackson. That's fun for the Pistons. And of course, there's the whole thing about what happened with him anyway, right? There's a Donovan Mitchell base rookie. Like when they tried to change his shot, is that what messed up his shoulder? Or was his shoulder already messed up and that's why his shot was messed up? Kevin Love for the Cavs. I don't know if anybody's really ever answered that question or not, you know? Did trying to change his shot mess up his shoulder? You might think so, right? I mean, because he wasn't having problems with it before that I know of. Klay Thompson for the Warriors. Let's go ahead and look at that behind it. And this is TJ Leaf for the Pacers. Shannon says, get some nice Hornets. You need to see some nice Charlotte Hornets come out of there. Well, let's see if we can find you some nice Charlotte Hornets in the parallel. Maybe we can find you Malik Monk and Dwayne Bacon should be in here. I know Dwayne Bacon we pulled some of last night. I'm trying to remember if we pulled a Malik Monk. I mean, I'm sure we probably did in a base, but I'm talking about in the parallel. I can't remember if we pulled a Malik Monk last night or not. We might have, but I'm not 100% sure. But hopefully we'll find you some in here. We got a ways to go yet. This is just our third box that I'm tearing into right now. So we've got another, after this one, we've got another 5 setting back there. So we got plenty of time to work some mojo magic for you, Shannon. The worst part is the delayed gratification of waiting while I have to get everything out of the wrappers. Wish I could do like an I Dream of Jeannie and, you know, cross my arms and nod my head and have it all presto zappo come out of the wrappers. Brandon Ingram, Lakers. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to set all these in a pile and I'll put them in the sleeve at the end of the box. That might be easier. Josh Hart, Lakers. I think I started doing that last night part of the way through too. It didn't occur to me in the beginning last night either. Carmelo Anthony for the Thunder. TJ Leaf for the Pacers. That's the second Leaf. Nice little Kuzma base rookie. Elfrid Payton, who had a very nice start with the Suns after the trade. A Jason Tatum base rookie. There's a Hornet for you. There's Dwayne Bacon in our nice Chinese New Year parallel. So see, Shannon, you just had to work up some mojo, right? That was it. That was all it took. Derek White, Spurs. Andrew Wiggins, T-Wolves. Paul Millsap for the Nuggets. Dennis Schroeder for the Hawks. Klay Thompson, Warriors. Jeremy Lin, Nets. Now I got to get all these in a sleeve here. Yeah, maybe I can, I think probably, it's hard to say maybe I could get these out earlier than Tuesday, but then I started thinking about what else I have to get done tomorrow and what else has to ship tomorrow, so it probably really is going to be Tuesday. But you're going to have these before you know it. The mail seems to be going along pretty good these days. First class still is taking like a day longer than it used to, and I don't think that's going to change. They closed so many sorting and distribution centers for the post office last year that, you know, where first class used to be a day, 2 days, depending. You know, now seems like it's mostly 3 days, sometimes 4, occasionally 2, but never 1 anymore. Well, like, of course, it was never 1 across the country, but it used to be 1 in my local vicinity. Now it seems to be 2 instead of 1. So this box represents our halfway point. So when we finish looking through this one, we will be at exactly halfway through our case. Tyler Dorsey for the Hawks. Yusuf Nurkic for the Blazers. Hey, Devin Booker for the Suns. Nice. I don't think we pulled him last night. Out of, you know, there's pretty good number of veterans in here, but I don't think we pulled Booker last night in the parallel. And there's a Malik Monk for you, Shannon. So your Hornets, now you've got both your rookies in the parallel. Jabari Parker, Bucks. Jeff Teague for the Wolves. Is he the Wolves? Yeah. Make sure about that. Sometimes I still forget who's been traded where. Zach Collins for the Blazers. A little boogie. Still so sad that he got injured. Kristaps Porzingis. Speaking of injuries. Oh boy, you know I can't say this guy's name. Gershon, and we're just going to leave it at that. That's Gershon for the Celtics. I'm not even going to attempt his last name. Vucevic for the Magic. Zach LaVine, Bulls. Ryan Anderson, Rockets. And give me a hot second to get these in sleeves. And then we will move into box number 5. I'd like to find a Donovan Mitchell in here. Because, of course, we found the Tatum already, and we've pulled Alonzo, so I've got a handful on my wish list. I'd like to find the De'Aaron Fox and the Donovan Mitchell, and, well, pretty much all of our high-profile rookies. Of course, obviously, I'd like to pull them, but some that I don't, especially some that I don't remember seeing last night either. Which would probably be some indication of their relative rarity if you get through 2 cases without finding it. Honestly, even going through a whole case and not pulling it is saying something. But you know, we opened 5 cases of Chronicles basketball and never found a single gala insert out of 5 cases. I'm probably going to go back and pick up some more of that when the price comes down a little bit, which I'm sure it will. Honestly, I'd like to still be opening it right now, but I was losing a lot of money. A lot. So I decided maybe I better wait. Stop opening that for a little while. When the price comes down, we might open some more of it, because I would really like to find one of those gala cards. It's definitely I'm definitely on the hunt for it now that we didn't find it out of 5 cases. Rudy Gobert for the Jazz. Derrick Rose for the Cavs. There's a little Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks. Nice. Robin Lopez, Bulls. Harry Giles, Kings. I meant to look up some of the pricing on some of the other stuff, like the Gold Standard, Titanium, Gala, and what was our other one that was fairly rare? Why am I having a brain freeze and I can't think what it is? And there's another one besides those that was not showing up super often. The Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks. Tony Parker, Spurs. John Collins, Hawks. Rodney Hood, Jazz. No more Jazz, but Jazz on that card. Big Willie Cauley-Stein for the Kings. For the Grizzlies, Wayne Selden Jr. Kevin Durant for the Warriors. Oh, Crawbag, you said you're in another break and you're looking for your invoice for White Sparkle. I planned on doing it at the conclusion of this break. Is that going to work for you? I would say we've got 3 boxes left and then the recap, so I'm guessing probably 20 minutes-ish, something like that, somewhere in the 20-25 minute range. If that doesn't work for you and you need me to stop and do it now, let me know and I can. I just wasn't really going to if I didn't have to, but I can if you need me to. And Crawbag, can I use the email that you have on file with eBay? Or is there a different one that I need to send it to instead? Dwayne Dotson. Is that the Pistons? Who is that? No, the Knicks. Good grief. I'm blind. For some reason, I couldn't figure that out. I don't know what happened to me there. LaMarcus Aldridge, Spurs. Trevor Ariza for the Rockets. There's our Donovan Mitchell. Jazz making some money. I like it. I like it. I like it. We did not pull that last night in the other case, nor did we pull a Jason Tatum out of the first case. So we know at least those two are falling at less than 1 per case because we didn't find them in the first case. A little AD, Anthony Davis for NOLA. Andre Drummond, Pistons. Thomas Bryant, Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell Pope, Lakers. Steven Adams, Grizzly, Thunder. Steven Adams, Thunder. Every once in a while I spit the wrong thing out. There's a nice little Markelle Fultz coming out for the 76ers in our parallel. Awesome. Kawhi Leonard, Spurs. Malcolm Brogdon, Bucks. I think Crawbag wandered off again back to his other break. But I tell you what, guys, if you'll bear with me for a second, I am going to jump in and just take care of getting him that invoice because it sounds like he's probably jumping back and forth, and we're going to be doing the white sparkle at the end of this break, so that will at least give him a couple of minutes to find it and pay it. So bear with me for 1 second, guys. I've got a little tiny bit of work to do here to get this out. It shouldn't take me too awfully long. If you'll just consider it a commercial break. There you go. Time to go get a snack and whatnot. Let me find his username was, okay. Sorry guys, it should not take me too long. I hope. I appreciate your patience with this. As you know, I had initially thought that I would do it at the end of this break instead of right now, but I think that I think Crawbag might need me to get him squared away here, so I just want to get that done. And then hopefully this will not take too much longer. Just bear with me, I'm almost done. By the time you get through all the 100 steps it takes. Well, I think I made a typo in that, but that's all right. It's good enough anyway that I think it should have it under control. Nick, I know you're waiting on one too, but if you don't mind, Nick, since you're watching live and you're hanging out for the duration, I'm going to just send you yours at the end of the break. But since Crawbag needed to get his early to go to his other break, I wanted to take a second to get him squared away. Thank you for your patience, everyone else. I appreciate you. So this is box 7 of the 8 that make up our case. You know what? We should be having Contenders out before too long. I can't remember what the release date is on that, but it can't be too far away. I'm kind of looking forward to that. For basketball, I mean, obviously we've already done football, but basketball Contenders, which will be the first time we've had Contenders in basketball since 2012, I think. Which I recently bought some 2012 Contenders. I've broken that before, but it's been a while. So we're probably going to break a little bit more of that, of 2012 Contenders, pretty soon. Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks. Rodney Hood for the Jazz. Willie Cauley-Stein for the Kings. We hit him a second ago as well. That is Wayne Selden Jr. for the Grizzlies. Kevin Durant, Warriors. Yeah, I like breaking the 2012-13 stuff because we get the double rookie class in there, you know, because they had the lockout in 2011, and that was an abbreviated season. So all those 2011 rookies like Kyrie Irving and all those guys are rookies. Their rookie cards are in the 2012 products along with the 2012 rookies. Russell Westbrook. Frank Ntilikina for the Knicks. Paul Gasol, Spurs. So I think you get more bang for your buck when you open 2012-13 products, personally. Goran Dragic for the Heat. As you know, you pick up Kawhi Leonard that way and Kyrie Irving. There's a bunch. Sindarius Thornwell for the Clippers. Kent Bazemore, Hawks. Derrick Rose for the Cavs, a Jason Tatum base rookie. And, of course, that's not even counting, like, Anthony Davis and our actual 2012 rookies. So, I've got some others in there, too. Like, I think I've got more 2012-13 limited. And, I don't know. I've got a bunch of hodgepodge stuff. I need to put some of that together and do some mix breaks. I also need to just do some straight-up 2012-13 breaks and a lot of that kind of thing that I need to sort out and take pictures and group together into something that'll be fun to open. But I am excited about Contenders coming back to basketball. I'm very much looking forward to that coming out. I don't know why they ever did away with it to begin with. It's kind of strange. Some of the choices that they make over there at Panini. Like having gold standard in basketball from 2010 all the way up through last year. And then they bring gold standard back to football this year, which had only been in football once in 2011. So they bring it back to football and then take it completely away from basketball, where it has been like one of the more popular products for the last 6 years. So I don't really understand some of the choices they make over there. Because honestly, some of the other basketball that they came out with this year, like I would much rather have that gold standard than Ascension and Status and some of the others they've had. Anthony Davis for NOLA. Thomas Bryant, Lakers. Aaron Gordon, Magic. Luke Kennard, Pistons. Chandler Parsons, Grizzlies. There's Alonzo base rookie. Miles Turner, Pacers. As a whole, I think we have done pretty well hitting our high-profile rookies tonight. A lot of them, not all of them, obviously, but a fair number of them. Still need to find De'Aaron Fox and a few others. Whoops. I just laid him right down, didn't I? Andre Drummond for the Pistons. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Lakers. Bogdanovic, Kings. Jason Tatum, base rookie. Nice little Ben Simmons for the Sixers. Trevor Ariza for the Rockets. Another Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz. Nice, nice to get a pair of them. And right there, like the last possible one that could be, was your second Donovan Mitchell. Very nice, Jazz. I like it. Thank you, Crawlbag. We're getting ready to break it here shortly on the White Sparkle. I've got to invoice Nick after we recap, and then we'll be getting into that one. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what is in there. All right, so there are a lot of these. I mean, there was one per pack, so there's a bunch of them. And I'm just going to flip through them. These are all of our Chinese New Year Red, I think is technically what they're called. Parallel, Chinese New Year Red. And of course, that's the cracked ice design is the pattern. Well, the predominant pattern. There's Jason Tatum. There's Lonzo. I don't think we pulled De'Aaron Fox last night either in the parallel. And I don't remember if we pulled Bam Adebayo last night or not, but I think we pulled maybe Jarrett Allen last night, but I don't know that we did. Did we pull him today? I don't think so. So I don't think, so Kuzma not showing up super regularly in the parallel, nor is De'Aaron. And of course others as well, but I mean those are just the two I'm thinking of off the top of my head. Jason Tatum tonight, but wasn't last night. And Donovan Mitchell tonight, but not last night. So definitely some scarcity with our rookies in our international Chinese New Year edition of Revolution Basketball. That's going to get us ready for, you got it, the White Sparkle break that I did directly. So we sold all that out through chat. So give me just a second here, and I'm going to shoot you over an invoice, Nick. And I'm basically going to cut and paste the same thing I typed into the other one a second ago. And there's a typo in it, and I know there is, but I think hopefully you'll just overlook that for me. If I can get it to come up here, good grief. Well, why is this not wanting to come? Oh, I see why. eBay is not working with me tonight, man. They're not bringing me on the screen I need to see to pull this email address. There we go. Thank goodness, finally. All right. I'm getting there, Nick. I know I'm slow as Christmas here, but I'm working on you, man. I'm working on you, I promise. And okay, so, I should write that in there. All right, Nick, that should have you sorted out. And I've got one more. Whoops, I got one more I need to send that somebody hit me up in chat like right exactly before it was time to do the break. I had like 60 seconds or something. So it is somebody, of course, I know really well. So I just said, yeah, I got you in, man. You're in, and I'll shoot you over the invoice. So let me get that one out too while I'm sitting in here doing it. And then we'll be all ready to rock and roll. It'll be one less thing to do later, basically. And then, of course, we're going to randomize these teams as well, guys. What is that doing? Okay, it's giving me some kind of weird, crazy message there. All right, this is the last one, and it is out and about and done. At least I think I did it right. I hope I did it right. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First of all, everybody who maybe if you're not hanging around, you've probably already taken off if you're not planning to stick around. But thanks, everybody. Always, I appreciate you bidding with me and breaking with me, keeping me company in chat and all that kind of stuff. I love to break cards. You guys are what make that possible. So for me, it is so much fun, and I really appreciate you supporting my breaks a lot. So let's take a look here at our White Sparkle Pack of Break. Yay! So here's what's going to happen, guys. This is random teams. And the first thing you're going to see here is all of the people who are in the break. And these are just really the order that people requested. So there's, however you requested it, that's how you're in here. Let me, I thought I took all that highlighting out, and I guess I didn't. So the important part, the part that's coming up next, is that we're going to randomize our teams, okay? So we're going to buzz back over here to the spreadsheet, mainly just so I can copy all of our team names, all right? And then we're going to buzz over to random.org, which apparently I don't have up, so fun times there. Let's try that again. Yeah, I hit the wrong tab while I was busy over there trying to invoice a minute ago, and I made a hot mess of things. So let's get list randomizer up and going. Marty Marr is asking to randomize 5 times. Oh gosh, there is just, why do you guys want to randomize so many times? You know this is like completely random to begin with, right? And there's 30 items in here. It's not like, I've never understood why people want to randomize so many times, especially in a list with that many teams. But since you're on here and you're asking, yeah, Marty Marr, I will this time. But normally, guys, I do not, because I don't really know why we would do that. But I do it when we have only a couple of items in a list. But when there's 30, I virtually never do it more than once. But Marty Marr is asking to do it 5 times. So, okay, so the first 4 are not going to count. But if we do this again going forward, we'll just be doing it once. But tonight I'm going to do it 5 times because maybe he's feeling the luck, right? Sometimes people feel the luck, and so we're going to play with that tonight, and that's what we're going to do. All right, so this one doesn't count. I got to scroll way down here. This doesn't count, and this doesn't count, and this one doesn't count. But this one does. This is the one that matters right here, okay? So here are our teams. And I hope to holy heck it's going to let me copy them. Should. I don't know why it wouldn't. And then what we got to do, we got to go back to the spreadsheet and then paste all of this next to all of that. Oh, and they came out tiny. Why did they come out so tiny? All right, let's make them bigger. And why am I off by 1? Did I paste it wrong? No. What is happening here right now? These should be exactly the same, right? There should be 30, so why do I have a blank spot down there? Did I forget to copy something out of the other? Let's go back to here. Who was my last? Oh, there's my problem. I see the problem. I accidentally didn't grab number 30 when I was doing the copy and paste, the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. Leave it to me to not grab one in the copy and paste, right? But we have it now. That's what's important. That's the super important part. Okay, so let's take a look. Let me save that. So here's our breakdown for this white sparkle that we're getting ready to do. Thank you, Crawbag. Yeah, I saw that now. It took me a minute, right? Like I wasn't looking at chat. Sorry, I was looking at the screen. But yeah, I did eventually work my way around there to figure out I accidentally dropped off a team. So Nick Mana here has the Miami Heat, the T-Wolves, the Pistons, the Clippers, the Raptors, the Warriors. 4x6 has the Suns, the Cavs, the Jazz, Rockets, Pacers, Sixers, and Wizards. Isaac Ryan has the Mavericks. Wow, that's pretty good for one spot, right? And you end up with the Mavericks. That's pretty strong. Marty Marr has Kings, Hornets, Thunder, Nets, Grizzlies, Bucks, Celtics, Lakers. Nice. You were feeling the luck, weren't you, Marty Marr? Bulls and Blazers. Jeffrey Karma, 5, has the Nuggets and the Spurs. Nick Mana 2 picks up the Pelicans and the Magic down here as well. And then Irish Pride with the Knicks and the Hawks. So this is White Sparkle number 1. Well, we may do another one of these, but this one is officially and forever known as number 1. So let me get out my little pack of White Sparkle cards here, because they're all wrapped in bubble wrap and like super mega protected, because I don't want anything to happen to our White Sparkle pack. So it's been over there all safe and cozy in bubble wrap for a few days now while waiting to see what we could come up with. So good luck, everybody. Going to get our sleeves out. And this will ship with whatever regular order you have, by the way. So that's how you're going to receive this with your other cards. Of course, it's going to be, well, good grief. Why can I not get the thing in the sleeve? Because I couldn't have the sleeve open. So first up is Nicholas Batum for the Hornets. So there's our first White Sparkle Prism out of this pack. Our second one, these are bowing up a little bit. I'm sure you guys know Prism has a tendency to do that, and these definitely are. I get them in a top loader, that'll help. Kent Bazemore for the Hawks is our second one. And again, these are all 20 copies or less. So these are all rare, regardless of who your player is. And then Toronto Raptors with Pascal is our third. So Raptors, Hawks, and Hornets, Nicholas Batum. That is our White Sparkle pack. So we do have another one of those. And I don't know, we might try and break that maybe tomorrow night, maybe later in the week. But there's another one hanging out here as well. So, oh, is that the, oh, okay. Well, I got to go get another pack of, I have to go get another pack of top loaders, I guess, because I'm going to be one short. But obviously I have more. They're just not sitting here in front of me. So, 2 in and the one I will go get and get it in as well. So guys, that is it for tonight. As always, I thank you so much for bidding with me and breaking with me and all that fun stuff. I was trying to put my spreadsheet back up, so if anybody wanted to once again match up the teams with what we pulled in this White Sparkle break, you got a chance to do that real quickly here. And we'll take one more quick glance at our shipping schedule, which is right there, and another quick look at what's up in the days ahead. And as always, I'll be at this again tomorrow night. You know, I do this most nights because I really do love it. I think it's so much fun. So I hope I'll see you again, if not tomorrow night, in one of the breaks in the days ahead. We've got a busy week coming up. Almost every night I've got 4 or 5 things. We've got lots of cases in there, and we'll be doing more plates and patches and for football and all kinds of other stuff. So thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great start to your week tomorrow, and I will see you the next time. Bye now.